Hi! Welcome back to my creative space. I'm Sarah J. I'm really happy to be back in my art studio sharing art and life with you. It's another beautiful day in Melbourne. I think we're going for a top of 31. We've had a bit of everything. We've had warm, we've had a lot of rain, we've had heat. But I love a really, really hot summer, so that really works for me. Anyway, let me know how your break was, if you had one, or your Christmas. If you leave some comments, that would be amazing so I can hear all your news. So today, it's all about resetting. When I think about a new year, I think about the idea of resetting and refreshing and restoring yourself. I think it's actually better to gently go into a new year. I think back in my younger years, I was always goal-oriented and I'd come up with these grand plans. This year I decided I really just wanted to gently go into 2025 and take my time. So my family and I had a little holiday away in local Victoria, about an hour and a half from here. We went to Eildon and it was very peaceful. I really enjoyed the morning walks with snow. Got up early and it was so quiet. I mean, it's quiet here where I live, but country living is a whole other level of quiet. So it was very serene. It was just what I think we all needed. So there was a lot of lounging around. Yay, a lot of rest, playing games, eating food, eating all the things that I guess you indulge in over Christmas. Gingerbread. I had some gingerbread. My friend gave me this amazing gingerbread house at Christmas time. So I got a bit into that with cups of tea. And we watched the Indiana Jones series, which is such a great series. And so really had fun doing that. And just really wound everything back and back to basics. I think last year, the end of last year was quite hectic. It's quite busy and it was exciting. And while there was good and not good things that happened, I think, sometimes you just need a bit of a rest. So I've had my rest and I'm continuing to go slow into this new year. For me, this new year, I've got a few key things that I want to see this year. And so I've got some words that I'm going to share today. The first one is harmony. Now I've written some notes here and I've found a few things on the internet about what does harmony mean. So the definition in psychology of harmony refers to a positive state of inner peace, calmness, and balance, as well as the feeling of being tuned into the world. So for me, that's really important to create a sense of harmony this year and to get everything in balance. And balance is the other big word. You're welcome to take these on with you into the year as well. So I found some information on balance. It says that life balance is a state of distributing your time, energy, and attention equally among different aspects of your life. It helps you reduce stress, increases productivity, and improves your overall well-being. So some of the tips they had here for improving your balance in your life is identify your values, consider what's important to you. So obviously there's a lot of things that are important to me. Family is always number one. God's very important to me. Actually, that's probably number one. Family, very important to me. Friends, but also my creativity and my music and my art. So I need to prioritize that. Prioritize and decide what matters the most and say no to other things. I think that's a big one for me because I can want to say yes to everybody. And I think there's a lot of us like that. And sometimes no is the right answer. Our hearts are in it, but we need to listen to our body as well and give ourselves rest. Or make time for things like creativity or work or fun. Practice time management. Make sure you're allocating your time wisely. I think that's definitely one that we all could do better. I have got a really great planner, which I will grab. Such a great planner. It's a bit dirty because I've got paint and all things. There you go. So this is 24.25. You might have seen it on Instagram and Facebook. I got it from Typo. Love Typo. It's a really quirky stationery store that has all sorts of interesting things. And it really is really cool how it divides the years. And also what it does is it gives you really great ways of managing your time. So we've got this cool January page. So here I've got the month and I put what do I want to achieve. And then I put the key things. Obviously I've got paint and draw weekly, plan YouTube, schedule ideas, practice guitar every other day. So you've got the key things and you've got the steps to get it done. And then, you know, you can assess it at the end of the month. Smashed it, barely a pass, failed miserably. It's really, really good. And of course, you've got priorities for the month. So I've got that. So monthly goals, then you've got the whole month there. You can see at a glance. I think snow's trying to come in. So you've got the whole month. And then you've got the individual one. Because what I find sometimes happens is you plan your month and then all your individual days kind of have to change a little bit and adjust because life happens, doesn't it? It literally happens and changes. So I think flexibility is definitely in my balance. Yeah, so I basically go through and do all of that, and then it's got the next month. So I think it's really important to get organized so that like you can make time for what is important, all the things. It's not just about work, it's also fun and dates. They're important too. What else does it say about balance? Make time for rest. Yeah, I feel like that's like really important because I think rest is what brings everything together, because there's a reason why we sleep, 8 hours a night. Our bodies actually need time to recover, and it's physical, mental, psychological, all the different ways we actually need to recover. So yeah, one of the things I've got this year is one of the things I'd like to do is spend more time with the TV off. Now obviously I'm on social media and I do YouTubes and I like to watch YouTube as well, but I think sometimes I just need to switch things off and just get quiet. So definitely we'll be reading, because resting doesn't necessarily just mean sitting down. It could be a walk in nature, listening to music, doing meditation. That's all rest. Reading the Bible. I like to do that. Find it very, very helpful. Be open to change, try new things and take risks. Interesting, that's part of balance. Find a good support system. Surround yourself with people who can help. I think friends and family are everything for support. So get the people around you that are really going to support you, are going to believe in you, and are going to wish you well. So get them in your inner circle. Journal. Yay! I love journaling. I've got my journal. I've actually set it up on my sarahjartist.com if you're interested in buying a journal. I've got one, it says Dream on the front, which has got the Monet painting on it. And so this particular journal I use for my art, all my art and music ideas. So everything's, I often wake up, you know, sometimes in the night, I guess because everything's really quiet, and I come up with ideas, or ideas come into my mind and heart. So I get up and I write the dates. Sometimes I write the time and I write what the ideas are, and I come back to them and I go through them. So that's really important. So that's my creative journal. Then I've got another journal, which is this one, which I was given as a gift. I love this. This one's actually Kikki K. If you're Australia, you know it, but you can buy them online. And it's such a great journal because it's got my name on it. So it's cool to have your name on your journal, and it's just really nice. Great lines. And it's got this bookmark here, which is very handy. I always write with a really nice pen. I believe in using really nice pens. So yeah, so I use that. And so this journal is for pretty much every day. Feelings, thoughts, how I'm feeling about things, or sometimes if I'm dealing with issues, sometimes if I'm sad, going through a hard time, or if I'm joyful and something really great has happened. It's basically got everything in here. I write it down, so I highly recommend journaling. Grab one of my journals. They're really great. And it's something that you can do for yourself. I consider that a way of getting balance. So let's get through. So let's have a look at the next one. Blue sky. So blue sky was the other word that I got for this year. So for blue sky, for me, obviously it's the sky's the limit. You know, anything is possible. Blue sky, you feel happiness, peace, and serenity. So that's a key. It ties in with the balance and the harmony, is really creating that sense of openness and blue sky thinking. So what's in the blue sky when we think about blue sky? I looked it up again. It can evoke feelings of happiness, peace, and tranquility, which I think is so important. Hope and optimism. Having a dream, freedom and liberation. Sky, a blue sky symbolizes freedom. Daydreaming. Oh, I love to daydream. I firmly believe that daydreaming is an excellent thing to do. Not every day of all parts of the day, but you come up with some good ideas and just letting your mind go for it, letting your heart speak. Innocence, so that beauty about seeing life innocently, also represents trust, loyalty, wisdom, confidence, intelligence, faith, and heaven. The color of blue can symbolize that. And of course I have a faith in God, and like that's part of my desire this year, is to get closer to God and to feel closer to heaven, I guess. And brainstorming, no limits, blue sky thinking, creative ideas. So that's that. So the thing that I do once I've had a good rest, I like to let everything kind of come out in my heart, and then I start to jot down how I'm feeling. So this is my first take. So I've got harmony, blue sky, and balance, and all the things that it represents for me. So some key things that I've got under here is creating calm and joyful places in my home, listening to my heart, doing daily meditations. There's a great app called Soulspace, and also Calm, really good. Listen to beautiful music, more walks in nature, paint in nature. Continue to cultivate gratitude. Household, stay on top of things that I have to do. Clean, organize, declutter. Reduce negative noise. Sometimes it's hard. Things are happening around you, but you just got to find a way to reduce that negativity. Blue sky, dream big, dream more. Sky's the limit. Clarity. Remember my biggest dreams. Sometimes we can get lost in busyness and we can forget during the year. This is going to remind me to get back to those. Let go of any doubt. Another very important one is balance. So balance for me is a big part of this year. Find the right balance with work, play, fun, business, and relationships. Develop a healthy balance with food and alcohol. I like a bit of wine, but let's have it in moderation. Exercise, incorporate yoga, stretching, and weight training and running. So that's something that I do, but I want to do more of a balance of that. Create more time and space for creativity and mental health. Look after myself. Take time out when I need to. Focus on the positive. Visualize my best life regular. So that was a really fun thing to do, and I got some good stuff out of that. And then I went on to my personal goals, which I won't go into, but the usual health and well-being, spiritual, financial, relationships, adventure, travel. And then on my art and sign, key goals for 2025, which you guys are in that goal with YouTube and making beautiful art. Just continue to really focus on making beautiful art. At the end of the day, that's what this is all about. And yeah, just all my beautiful goals there, doing some music, some business, financial goals, and obviously growing on YouTube and getting to see more people. So I'm hoping to grow my subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, just hit that subscribe button because it doesn't cost you anything. And it would just be great to see. I'd love to get to 500 by June and 1,000 by the end of the year. I mean, why not? So that is what I've been doing. What have you been doing? I have some ice water too, I forgot to mention. So my key ideas for this year is blue sky, balance and harmony. Everything sits underneath that. And so what I wanted to do is I wanted to paint something that reminds me throughout the year, because you know guys, we get busy and even busy doing fun things, but we can forget to slow down. We can forget to do our meditation. We can forget to take a rest. We can forget to stop. We can overcommit. So I wanted to do a painting that reminds me about all those things. So this is my painting, which I've done. And this is of a visit that I made to Aries Inlet with my beautiful husband Dave last year. And there was a day when the water was just so serene. And yeah, so I decided I'd paint that. So this is done in acrylic. So what I did this time was I really just wanted to create serenity. So that's by the use of color. So I've got the blue, the white, and the purple, this is the line of where the sky meets the ocean. But I really wanted it to kind of harmonize together, because harmony is a big part of this year. So I feel like this harmonizes well, and then you've got little bits of color and flecks in here. And then this is where the water is crashing as it goes towards the sand. So the idea being all the colors are harmonizing together, and there's nothing too much going on. It's calm, a little bit of movement, which is here, because we want movement in our life, but it's okay to have movement as long as everything else is balanced. And we've got our blue sky thinking here. So yeah, I really enjoyed painting it. I hope you like it. And it will be available on SINGULART.com. If you have heard, I'm now part of that website. I'm really excited to have joined that online gallery, a French gallery. Had the opportunity, so I took it, and it's pretty exciting. So thank you so much for joining me today. It was nice to chat with you. I hope you have some really gentle plans to start this year. And yeah, if there's anything that works for you that I'm doing, run with it. I think it is really important to find that right balance in life. As women, if you're a woman, we can do a lot. Men can too. So I think it is important to strip it all back and find some harmony in what can be a very busy world. Anyway, thank you so much for your time today. I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Would love you to join me again next time. I am going to try out different things this year on YouTube, or doing some more shorts. And feel free to let me know what you think in the comments, and if you're enjoying what I'm doing so far. So until next time, stay well and enjoy the start of this beautiful brand new year. Blue sky, harmony, balance.